I'm so exhausted these days, I feel like I can't get comfortable enough to sleep with my belly.
Oh.
I feel like I haven't slept in 2 years. Lila still doesn't sleep through the night.
Oh my God, have you ever thought about just letting her cry it out on her own?
I've tried, but she cries so hard she makes herself sick.
Oh, poor thing. Goodness, there's a lot you can try.
Part of our job as parents is to train our kids to sleep through the night, hopefully by 4 to 6 months. And kids who don't learn to sleep well may not ever learn to sleep well. Then they end up being adults that are stressed, more emotional maybe than they need to be, prone to depression, having higher rates of illness, so it's really important. So I do recommend a good routine.
This routine typically should take 20 to 30 minutes. So limit that TV, limit active play. Try and do that before your bedtime routine is getting ready to start.
For a child to really go to sleep and sleep through the night, we need to recognize that it is a period of separation. That's why they get upset until they've learned to comfort themselves and go to sleep on their own.
I would recommend a light and healthy snack or a drink of water, and then bath time, and then put on your pajamas time, and then brush your teeth, and then let's go get in the bed and read a couple of books.
It's important when they're little babies to try to put them down in a semi-awake state at the age of 3 to 4 months, and then let them slowly get themselves to sleep. They may fuss a little bit, but that's okay.
If your child is being resistant to one of those things that I mentioned, for not wanting to put on their pajamas, I know sometimes with toddlers or preschool age children, no, I don't want my pajamas, I want to stay in the bathtub. Give them the power in some of this to pick out their pajamas. Let that be part of your bedtime routine. Before bath time, they can pick out their own pajamas. And although you're the parent and you lead the way, giving them some options lets them feel more secure and in control of things as well.
When you put her to bed and she's had her routine and you want her to go to sleep, she stands up in the crib and she screams and vomits. Go in very calmly, don't really talk to her, don't pay much attention to her. You may have to change her pajamas and wash her off a little bit, but you're just going to change the crib sheet, clean everything up, calmly put her back in bed. Night night, time to go to sleep, and then leave the room.
And the last thing to do before you walk out and after putting them to bed is to give them lots of hugs and lots of love, and just remind them that they are so loved by so many people, and again that you're just proud of them, and just praise them, and let the last thing that you tell them is that you love them before you go out of their bed at night or out of their room at night. And hopefully that should send your child off to dreamland with smiles on their face. If you have any parenting tips or questions, check us out on Facebook and you may be featured on our next episode.
One Harbor, bringing it home.